Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 for the New Order as Siberian Black Army. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So we have won our war against this guy right here, which is good news for us. We can scout for loot, prepare some raids, but I really don't think we want to actually do any of those, at least not right now, because I don't want to theoretically waste my manpower on doing stupid stuff like that. Right now, we're trying to do roads for grain. After that, of course, we want to kind of keep going down here as much as we possibly can, annexing more and more people into our glorious anarchist state. Oh, what is this? This is a... Who just fighting war against us? Because that seems bad. You are actually just fighting wars against us. And the revolt. Well, I'm going to go and say, you're going to clear the World of Siberian Black Army, that you probably are not going to end up winning that war. Just a guess for us. So, I mean, I guess it makes our life a little bit easier since we don't probably need to do this tree right here, depending on how things actually shape up. Our manpower is still low, but not much we can actually do about that. Of course, now we have to deal with occupied territories. We have our local police for it, no foreign support, which is not a surprise. But we do now have an airport. But I just realized we don't have any manpower to put into the Air Force, which might be considered a problem. Because you are 1,000 manpower. I think we do have you already supporting it, so we'll get 1,000 manpower fairly soon. We can easily probably march our way towards the capital. Is the capital here? It's the capital here. I'm not too sure which province actually has the capital, but we will find out in mere moments. I think it's probably right here, because that's where those two soldiers are actually standing. So when you declare war on us, which again, I think just actually makes my life easier. You go here, you will come down to there, march one province, and you will take these regions here. We can secure those lines. You aren't doing anything, but that's kind of okay. As soon as you get surrounded, we're going to be looking in a much better position. But you have now gone here, which is not a major surprise. We don't end anybody on this front, except for you. You'll fight this guy. Because these guys are actually moving positions. If they actually move somewhere that doesn't make any sense for them to be... They want you to attack here. You keep on attacking on this guy. Make sure he ends up being killed. I mean, we're going to be losing a lot of manpower for this, which is not what I want, obviously. Stability plus goes up. Authoritarian democracy goes up by 10%. Or we go for justice for their crimes. Political power goes up. War support goes up. Authoritarian democracy, that is actually a different group entirely than libertarian socialism, despotism. Well, we want to probably do demand power plus 250 and also do cooperation with the workers. Let's do a measured integration. Get a little bit more stability that way. Seems okay. So you are still heading your way up to here. And I think we might just want you to actually do that. Still, you fight here. Because we want... Because we didn't take the capital, I'm assuming. We're still at war, but you're almost already dead, which is nice. You might try to go free that guy. Who are you? You're connected to here. Okay. So you fight here. You stay in position. Let's have you guys stay on a defense. And you will move your way to here. Because we want to take over this city. I think. Like, I'm a little bit confused whether or not this... No, because this doesn't have victory points. So we kind of just want to take random cities until we win. Next, we have our last defense. You guys are doing some good work. You're going there. Which I guess isn't bad, but it's really not what we want, though, at the same time. You know what I mean? You did take back this city, which is not great. Okay, we now have this location. So we want you to go here. I mean, if I can take this entire region, that would be nice. So you are going back once again. What if I actually force attack my way through? It's going to cause a lot of casualties. But it might be really the only way I can get this to work. We've gotten you down to here. I mean, our manpower is just, like, horrible. Which is really a major problem. Regional integration. Yes, let's integrate you for 90 days. We'll also get a lot of core manpower from that, I'm pretty sure. We've taken back this region. You're still not dead, which amazes me to this day. But there's 3 divisions assigned to this. It's you, you, and you. But of course, you shouldn't be assigned to that. I want to take over this region. I mean, we're close to winning the war. We've gotten you now down to 56%. Like, I just want you to be killed. But of course, there's actually a region here that we cannot go through. So you fight this guy for now. We want him in multiple combats if we can. I think we still want last the stand as well. I know this is going really, really poorly for some of our infantry divisions here. But I mean, like, what other choice do I have? Because this is... I mean, they only have 2 provinces left. Except for this guy, of course, down in the south. Like, how much manpower do you guys have? You have about 40,000, which is significantly more than I have. So I'm hoping this campaign doesn't just end right here with us getting absolutely murdered. No, you stay there for now. You're at 82. Like, you just need to not have organization. I think my 1 infantry did die. Are we down to 6? We're down to 5, actually. So 2 of our units have actually just been wiped off the face of the earth, which is not fantastic. Oh, there goes another one, actually. So, I would say, for the sole benefit of the series, we might need to reload, because I think I might have just lost this war, unfortunately. So let's load back to here. This time, we need to be better at it, for sure. Who would have thought? Like, we only have 7 divisions, and of course, their manpower is not full. But we do know now we can actually core that 1 province. Because I didn't see it in the list before. But this time we got it. I hope. So reshaping history, fantastic. There we go. So, of course, we're going to go immediately to... Of course, we can't integrate the territory quite yet. We need 75. You guys are slowly making your way towards this front line. And you will have this done, I'm guessing... Oh, you're not actually doing it yet. Okay, so you've actually taken a different pathway. And you're trying to go with, I think, Oriota in the south? Which is actually bad for us. If they decide to, like, make a united front or something like that. Could prove to be a challenge. How much political power are we getting? We're getting 0.5 a day. We do need more than that, of course. So once we integrate this area, we'll have 1.6 million manpower, which is more than double the size of the country. It's going to take 90 days for that to take place. Do I know what you do? No, they just get, like, an option. Declares war on you. But what is the offer? Is it like a, Of course, now you're going to try the end of the revolt. So, once again... Oh, you just annexed the entire country. You have still 4 to 6 divisions. Are you core? You're not core. You're occupied states, so that's something to note. So the AI might want to come down here, which actually helps us out. Them annexing that territory might have actually been a blessing in disguise. We'll still go for a measured response. We'll still go for getting this stuff going. But I think this time we'll try not to take an extremely... or as an offensive focus as we did before. We do need all of this land if we can get it. They have 5 divisions, it looks like. And we have, what, 7? We have 7 divisions right now. Of course, our manpower is still not where we want it to be. But we get 1,000 manpower in 3 days. And some more war support. Which is alright. And also a little bit more popularity for us. So 1,000 manpower, we can at least use that to equip our army a little bit more before the war actually begins. I should have actually done that to put them into the plains. I should have made my Air Force, actually. Even though we only have, what, like... 3 planes in storage, I think. How many planes we got? We got 6. The Air Force is coming along nicely. But you'll be done soon. We don't know what any of you guys are doing. You don't even have focus tree, so I actually don't need to worry about what you're doing then. So really, there's only 3 people on our border that really worry me. And of course, one of them is this guy who's going to constantly keep attacking us. So we've got to learn how to win this war. 78 days until you're occupied. What I could do, theoretically, is just wait 90 days. Take over some of these provinces as much as I can and hold out for 90 days until you're core, at which point we'll have full manpower for all of our units. We're going to save right here just in case. hoping that things don't go horribly wrong. Well, we might need to try this a few times to make this actually work. But we have, I can see kind of our early objectives right away. Which is, you take here, and you go down to here. I know this, well, your core, you are not. So this area down here, again, does not actually matter when it comes to winning the war. But now actually, we have 4-1-2-1. Do I have anybody who's actually really good on defense? Because now that I'm switching up my actual battle strategy here. Okay, we have units kind of moving around. Yeah, so we don't need them down here. This area is fine doing whatever it wants to do. We have 51. What if I surround you? Do something like this. Actually, you are still going to keep moving, right? Yes. So you're going to go here. You're not going to do anything. Because now we're on the defense in these areas. Did that break my... Okay, no, we're still integrating this area correctly. We're at 66. You are back here. As long as we can, like, hold out for a decent amount of time, because we have 5 to 7. I actually see 6 enemy units, which is... puts it on about 1-to-1 ratio. And since this guy actually has manpower, that is just bad for us. And we have to hold out for at least 2 months in order to get the manpower that we might need. And I don't think there's a way for me to get free units. Do I need to do anything? No, you're implementing the motion, which is fine, which should actually be okay. Why are we losing so badly? Our defense is not great. Contrary is -15, entrenchment, commander skill, experience, planning bonus. They've been planning for this for a long time, I imagine. Which is definitely not helping us out. But we do need to do last stand. Try to make sure these areas don't fall. But of course, our area is actually very exposed right now. We got to measure integration, follow that up immediately by an extra 250 manpower in a big left tent. But we should kick you guys back. Gonna move my troops here. Try to hold on to that for as long as possible. You guys move your way into here. While this guy's in multiple combats, maybe we'll try to make something work. Did my unit die? Yeah, he just got wiped off the face of the earth, which is probably not great. And I think another one of our units... Did you die up here? No, you're at least just falling back. So that's not as horrible. I know we don't have enough people to garrison. That's fine. You guys are declaring war upon each other. I mean, I can't tell this is going better or worse. Because they have so many people trying to attack into us. Yeah, we keep falling back here. We've taken over... You know what? You go here. You go here. Because we've gotten you down to 56%. Our territory is significantly larger than theirs. I wonder, not if we can cheese it as much as just kind of... Because this is our territory. You need to keep attacking this guy, though, just in case. I know we're losing ground over here, but I honestly think this will work out in our favor. As long as you guys push further back. You have 4. You're attacking into us. I know they're making their way into our territory, but that, again, I think that does work out for us. Where are you guys going now? I don't know where your guys are going. Do another last stand. We'll push our way into you, because now we've gotten the AI down to 56%. Honestly, your objective right now is to pull your way out of there and just be down here. I think I actually see what my next plan is. I see my next plan of action if this attempt fails us. Because assuming we don't actually integrate this. I mean, we're still doing it. We're 35%. We've captured the basin. Our men spill over the ruins of the Katsun Basin, battling through the remains of the enemy fortifications and pocket of wounded squadrons. With gunfire still cracking in the distance, the embers of burning structures clawed at the sky with roaring flames. Wind rushed through the cadets' depression, carrying with it the blackened stench of core reserves now under our control. With such rich natural resources now under our administration, we have access to generate immense amounts of energy. The power produced in the excavated coal reserves can promptly increase our manufacturing capabilities, as well as provide energy to the many citizens living within our territory. A highly valuable and sought-after location in Siberia, this prized asset under our jurisdiction must be put to use soon, so we can reap the benefits of the coal mines. Fantastic. Resource gain efficiency, a little bit less factories. And I think, like that, even though they reached all the way over here, our troops are still completely okay. We're at negative 20 political power, but that's fine. We also still need to integrate these areas as well. 2.2 million, 400,000. I mean, overall, I would say this has gone pretty okay. What do we need for logistics? We're actually fine on equipment. It really is just a manpower issue that we're dealing with at the moment. We don't want any radar. Probably don't really care about aircraft that much. More than, like, the basic stuff. Go for military construction. Follow that up by... Probably not more resource gain. Follow that up by... cap or growth. 50% factory output is really hard to ignore. So we go for these two industry techs. But you're not the next person we have to go to war with. The next person we could actually go to war with is the People's Revolutionary Council in the south. We'll prepare a battle plan against you. I mean, I'm glad that we were able to win the war. It took a little bit of cheating, I guess. I mean, we didn't really cheat. We just kind of knew how the game mechanics worked a little bit more than the AI. So there's still no resistance here. We're still at negative 27 political power. We need to increase this drastically. In 720 days, you'll be ready, which actually will also increase our political power gain. I'm trying to think. Because you actually have more cities. So we care about you a little bit more. There's not that many people living in this area, though. But you also have 6 divisions. And Hitler is dead. Fantastic. And who won the Civil War? It looks like the Germans did end up coming out victorious. And soon, Germany will descend into civil war. Which is completely all alright for us. Okay, so we cooperated with the workers, followed it up with you. Well, slightly decreased coring time actually would be nice. I actually never even put anything to these factories. We'll go for one more on rifle, one more on support equipment. I think seems like an okay choice. We can prepare more raids, but I really don't think we want to do that. We just wanted to deploy our Air Force as soon as possible. A big left tent. He would be shot. Misha knew that it would be only a matter of time. The savages were smart. It terrified him. But they were still savages. They knew one thing. Hatred. Freedom was tertiary. He shifted his weight. They should have done them in by now. At this point, it was cruel punishment to be packed in here with his fellow members of the Social Democratic Party of Kreshyak. Misha saw it then. The men walking to the makeshift stage, quickly assembled in the middle of the meeting hall, turned prison cell. About time, Misha thought. The people stepping onto the podium were not officers of Misha's Chirurgin, but the representatives of the Communal Expansion Integration Council. Greetings, companions! I would like to apologize for packing you in here, but I hope you understand the circumstances are a little different. I encourage you to take a deep breath. Few in the crowd make hard-handed attempts to mimic the presenter, mostly out of fear, while most just looked on in confusion. This is the first breath of the weight of oppression on your backs. While some of the men you may have called allies, even friends, face justice for your actions, we do not believe in indiscriminate violence, and that is a policy of oppressors we stand against. So you herded us into this room to tell us you're not going to kill us, Misha wondered aloud. Oh no, it's much more than that, he presented assured. You have certain responsibilities now. We all do. Despite our successes here, we are still conducting grand experiment. Misha scoffed in the audience. Some success this was. The town had been a playground for the Black Army. In order for the people of Siberia, of Russia, and the world, even, to be offered a new opportunity, we need you there. You know the city better than us. You're trusted by the people and have proven yourself open to the cause of the left. In the coming days, your party will be responsible for the reorganization towards the commune. Nisha nodded in consideration. Well, he thought, maybe they weren't savages after all. Hang the landlord, save the leftist. So a little bit more party support for social democracy. We'll get 25 political power, which is nice. It'll save us a little bit here. So who are these guys? The RNP. Get 1% support within the communes. So I'm curious about what this actually does, though, because... Oh, no, this will automatically bypass. Fantastic, but do you bypass? No, you will not bypass. So we can probably not declare war on the Soviets that are down in the south quite yet. I'm trying to think what we actually, if we want to do any of these stuff first. Like, getting actually the Black Guard units now probably does make some sense. I think Germany is now exploding. Fantastic. it'll be done in 14 more days. Engineering brigades, what do you guys do for us? I think more countries are still kind of exploding. Will improve stability or engineering technology. I think engineering technology is basically just kind of garbage. But getting the Black Guards division might be really nice. I don't know how powerful they actually would be, though. We're also on DEFCON 1 at the moment, because that's because Germany's now exploded. So, of course, we have Göring, Heydrich, Bormann, and Speer. And then Himmler's living over here in Burgundy. And, of course, we have the Dutch. All these other areas will soon explode as well. We'll kind of see how that turns out. Chaos in Ostland. That's kind of fine. Who's this? Just them exploding. I mean, if you want to explode, I am all here for it. Burgundy's declared war on the French. People are disappearing with the chaos in Moscow. Reichsfrontier can no longer hold. So we do have a few decisions here. I think more people are still exploding. So we have most of the stuff here. But we need to take you, and I think we still need to take this area up towards the north as well. It's nice that we were able to get at least one more province. The Franco-Burgundian War has also begun. And in 6 days, and also the civil war there has begun against the HMMLR and the Kingdom of England. It looks like the Kingdom of England is going to be a little bit weaker than HMMLR. But we'll kind of have to see in the future. And Poland's declared their independence. But I think that for right now, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthony. If you enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. Not enjoy, thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.